Yo, what is up, party people? Thanks for joining us for the first 2022 Crashbox product showcase. We have some old things that are new, some new things that you've never seen before. We're definitely excited to show you guys this stuff. We'll hang out just a minute and let some people get here, so to speak. Joining me tonight is my all-star producer, Mr. Brian Brink. Say hi, Brian.
Hi, everyone.
There he is.
I'm excited to see this new stuff.
Why are you acting all shy?
Hey, man, it's not my stream. I'm just here pushing buttons.
Brian's going to be keeping an eye on the chat for us tonight. So if you have questions in the chat, please make sure that you ask, and we will do our very best to get to them. Well, we have a lot of stuff to get to tonight. We have, man, I don't know where to start. Let's start on the ground floor. How does that sound?
Sounds good to me.
So we have some new floors available. We sold these at Legion's Con, but other than that, we haven't sold them. So let's just go ahead and take a look. Hi, everybody. At these floors. Now, we're calling this the Cobblestone Floor for obvious reasons. And the reason I'm laying them out is I wanted to show how the pattern repeats itself. Here we go. As you put the pieces together. So you have kind of an infinite pattern here to put underneath your displays or use these as wall panels. We see all sorts of cool stuff with those. Back to one. So the cobblestone floor. These pieces are $35 each in the gray. This is the same finish as the mythic floor, so it's got that little bit of grit and texture to it. And they are a little larger than the mythic floor. They are 15 inches instead of our traditional 14. All that'll make sense here in a minute. So that's the first new thing we have. But that's not all, ladies and gentlemen. Because that same floor is also coming in a multicolor. Same pattern. So let me switch to the handheld here, give you an overhead view of the way this lays out and connects. All right. The multicolor floor are $45 each. There's a nice view of it. It's the exact same size, 15 inches wide. 6mm CNC milled PVC, hand finished. These are finished with enamel paints. There's 4 colors on these. You can lean one up against the wall there. 4 colors on these. And obviously, the lighting's going to play a factor in what these colors look like. They're each going to be a little bit different based on the paint. All right, what's everybody think about the floors? All right. If you're joining late, this is Crashbox's 2022 product showcase. First one of the year. So I'm actually going to leave these. Actually, I'm going to take these up real quick to show you some other stuff. So, Brian, what do you think? Something old, something new? I don't have anything barred or blue.
Nothing blue. Are you sure?
Actually, we do have something blue. Let's do that. So, pulling something out of the vault. If you missed out on this piece, we did a very limited run of these at Legion's Con. Hang on, I'm getting it together here. Okay, well.
Hey, quick question on the floor.
Yeah.
So are they 15 by 15?
No, they are 15 by, I think it's close to 12. I don't have it. Yeah, it's 11 3/4. All right, so the first thing we want to show is the NB. This was originally set 3, a collaboration we did with MAFC. They did some figurines to go in the little portals there. Not saying those are available by any stretch of the imagination, but there's so many other cool things you can do with these. You can put your extra helmets in there. I've seen people put some of the Mezco accessories from Captain Nemo and things like that. But on the hand cam here, I'll show you a little closer view of what we're working with here. We've got the stonework in the back. There are lights included with this, so you can really show off those little pieces you want to show. This particular one is blue. They also come in red, a textured red, the exact same texture, just in a red, and then just the classic gray piece, same finish as the rest of the stuff that we do. Yeah, okay. All right. And all this will be available to order right after we get done today. Got the website rocking and rolling and ready to go. This is also going to be available in Detolf, which is 14 inches high, where this one is 15 3/4. Look, I can't find myself here. Are we on this camera? Oh, switch to the other camera there, Brian. There we go. All right. So I think we will go to something old. But it's not necessarily old because it's been completely reworked. All right, making its return to the catalog, the Mythic Door in the wood finish.
I love that door.
It's been a very popular item. We made a couple upgrades to the door here. It does open. We have bigger line heads this time, more streamlined handles. This door will be available in regular size, which is the 15 3/4 height. as well as Detolf size, which is about 1.75 inches shorter. As you can tell here on the second camera, get in here and see the some of the details on the lion head and the finish of the doors. And of course, these have the hinges screwed in. We've completely redesigned the portal here. All right, you can go back. This has all been reworked here. This is all different than the last one. It's amazing how you learn a couple things over a couple years to design things. So I was able to clean this up a little bit, make it a lot more uniform in shape and size. So available in standard and Detolf size. I know a lot of people were anxious for us to release the door. So the price on the door, whether it's Detolf or standard, we're going to offer this two different ways. We're going to offer it as a motion door. That means the doors move. That's $215. And we're also going to offer a static version, which is just the front of it is detailed, and there won't be hinges, so it's just a static door. And that's $185. Once again, this stuff will all be available to order. We're made to order on all this stuff, and it'll be available right after this this YouTube presentation. So glad to see these back in the catalog. I know a lot of people missed out on this initially, so give everybody another opportunity. So we have the standard, the wooden door finish as we've had before, but we decided why not, push a little harder and come up with something else. So the reason these floors are 15 inches is because the doors are 15 inches wide. Whether it's the classic wooden door
Whoa.
or the hammered bronze door. Now, this is a brand new design. This is the first time this has been offered. It's the same shape as the other door, but it's completely different detailing and styling. Fully open and close. Yeah, I'm going to zoom in here and show you some details on the door here. So these are CNC PVC. We got about 2 hours of cut time in each door.
2 hours to cut that
Yeah.
door? Wow.
Yeah. It's a very time consuming one. All right, let's switch over and then I will open.
Oh, Chris getting some feedback there.
Yeah. I think our 2 camera shoot may be over. That's okay. We'll make it work. We'll figure this out one day. So yeah, the door is fully open and it's finished on both sides, as you can see. And that is also available right here in the Detolf height. So we're really looking for your Detolf customer out there. So this one opens and closes as well. Either door, same price. So it's $185 for the static, and the motion with the hinges is $215. And once again, this will be available to order on our website. Finished on both sides. I didn't show, but we paint the backs of everything too. You're not going to see any pink foam when you order a Crashbox piece. Even the bottoms are painted. Well, you can see. Yeah, so it's finished on both sides. And that is for the motion door. All right, we have one more piece to show. And this may be my favorite piece that we have done at Crashbox. Now let my wife do the honors. She says she doesn't want to ever be on camera, but here she is. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Echelon II. So anyone who was lucky enough to get the Echelon from us that we offered last fall, we've taken some of the styling from that and added it several other components in to make this piece here. So we have the same hammered bronze look, and in a minute I'll show you how things go together. There's a lot of little details in this from the, here we go. See, isn't this fun? I know you're not going to say anything. My wife's standing right here. She does all the painting, by the way. So anything you like that's painted is always her doing. So we have these very unique pieces inset painted with the bronze paint to give it the illusion of the plating. We've got these riveted strips at the top and bottom, along with the windows, which are, let me see if I can show you the windows. Without, yeah. So translucent windows, same windows sheeting that we use in our other window pieces. They do come out though, so if you've got some sort of shenanigans that you need to have a window out so someone can crawl in and out, the world's your oyster here. We don't want to tell you how to play with your toys, but those just slide right back in, easy breezy. Got these columns here. This is a pretty long machine time too. This is a solid piece of 2-inch foam on the front with a 1-inch on the back. So I'm really happy with the way this came out. We made some tweaks on the colors at the last minute, but I really think the bronze was a great way to go. But guess what? We also have it in Detolf size. Look at that. So the Detolf one, it doesn't have as big of a chunk on the bottom. It's lower to the ground. Once again, the difference being 14 inches high for the Detolf, and the full regular size is 15 3/4 roughly.
Hey,
And these
Chris,
fit. Yo,
we had a question about the floors. Do the floors fit in the Detolf?
the floors fit in the Detolf perfectly. Yep. They fit perfectly in a Detolf.
And also, I have a question about the windows. Are the same size as the existing window pieces? So I know you have two options. You have the standard window, and then you have the stained glass for the epithet that you guys had done as well. Are
So
these?
as far as the window itself or the actual size of the piece, I guess I'll need some.
I think they might be asking about the
Are the
windows
windows the same size?
themselves.
So the windows themselves, I will tell you this, the only other time this particular window has appeared in our work was if you were lucky enough to get one of the staircases that we did 2019, 2020.
The same as the edifice windows. And
It's not the same as the stained glass windows. It's not the same as the windows on the what we call the set one window piece with the curled arches or curled columns rather.
Okay, so it's not the same size as that.
It's this, the window itself is nowhere near the same size, correct?
Okay.
But the overall size of the piece is the same height,
Gotcha.
whether you have Detolf or standard. So let's put some stuff together here, do some size comparisons. Maybe we can answer some more questions.
Did you have a price on this one there, Chris, too?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. So the Echelon II is 185 in either height, and that's Detolf or standard. So just for giggles here, these windows are 5.5 tall and 2.5 wide, give or take. And here you go. Here's a good comparison. So here's a stained glass window. This is a early test shot flood we did, and then here's the window that is in these. So as you can tell, it's quite larger. It's almost, well, it's not quite the size of the inside of it. So, although offering some stained glass options for this wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, I don't think. I mean, tell me what you guys would like to see in the stained glass stuff. We've got, I mean, like, that almost fits. It's just like, so the way those stained glass windows are made, there's two pieces to them, the inside and outside. And so this is just the inside, and it almost fits. Did that just fall out? Oh, that's why it's a test shot, I guess. Yeah, so that's how those are made. That's right. The cobbler's son has no shoes. All right, so let's put some things together. We're gonna play with the full size stuff, and just show you some size comparisons.
We had Ishwar said, "Can you do that again? What exactly?" I think maybe put the stained glass window back up to the display, maybe.
Yeah,
Here we go.
Yeah, hang on a sec. She's got to grab it. I don't know. I didn't take it. The stained glass window. So I'm going to put down the multi-color cobblestone floor.
So, are they wearing something like that?
I don't know. Was this something like this? Is this what you were talking about?
I think so. Yeah.
Back in the window.
Mm-hmm.
I got it.
Now remember, your stained glass windows that you provide have two pieces, so they are a bit wider than that.
They are a bit wider. Now, honestly, if that's something that you guys, where's one that goes there? Oh, there it is.
I took it. That one.
If that's something that you guys would want, the stained glass for this, that could be something we could offer. You know, we've got options there. You know, if you had an idea for what you think would look cool in a stained glass window, yeah. Just need to keep my wife busy. She's a real handful. All right, so let's put some things together here. Let's work with some of this new stuff here. So we've got the hammered bronze door, and we have the Echelon II, and it almost looks like they were meant to go together. Okay, let me know. So what I'll tell you guys as we're doing these size comparisons, we're going to have on the website when it opens a lot of bundle offers. So if you are looking to buy bulk amounts of this stuff or everything, there's bundles in there. There's build your own bundles. Detolf customers, we're really trying to satisfy your diorama needs. We have a build a Detolf on the website where you can pick your 4 dioramas and your 4 floors, and you can fill up a whole Detolf. All right, stained glass.
Yeah, people are really interested in that stained glass.
Well, who knew? All right, give me 2 weeks. Well, I'm tired. I've been designing for so long.
We have another question too. Joseph is interested to know if the original Echelon floor pieces will still be available.
So that particular design that went with the original Echelon, it could possibly get released in a that color. I'll be honest with you. The reason the Echelon is not available anymore is a lot to do with the finishing. The painting on that was brutal. I mean, anybody who was lucky enough to get one of those, there's a lot of paint on those, and my painter who's sitting here off camera is very I mean, I've got 2 of them right here
They're scratched.
that have small errors, so we wouldn't send them out. But I mean, that's what they look like. I mean, they're all a little bit different just by the techniques that were used to paint it. Beautiful, beautiful pieces. So this might be something we could release in more of a normal size, more like these floors.
Big shipping.
Yeah. So if you guys would like to go to crashboxcustoms.com right now, I believe you could browse around and maybe spend some money. Cool. We have live text, so this is a great opportunity for you to live tech support, ask questions live. We will definitely look into the stained glass option for this. Let's do some size comparisons here. And I want to bust this door open. Someone asked me recently if a Valius with a man on the horse would fit. And here comes Mr. Magnus on his steed. So you can fit a Mythic Legion's horse with a rider, as long as they don't have something crazy high on their back, through the door. So there's Magnus on Valius. These are professionally posed by Brian Brink, by the way. You can blame him if it doesn't work out. All right, next we have the Shadow Quadron. Nope, his legs don't move, and neither do his hands, but there he is.
No, that's not Detolf.
No. Yeah, I don't think he'll fit through a Detolf size door. So if you're wanting to do horse things, yeah, no, because the door is considerably smaller. So sorry, Magnus, you can only hang out with people who are full-sized. So I got some other, I just tried to kind of grab one of everything here. Here is a Shadow, this is the Shadow Elf, but it's the guy with a name, and I don't know his name.
Al?
You know his name?
Oh.
Let's just say, well, you can you can call me Betty, and Betty, when you call me, you can call me Al, but that's not right.
I think it starts with an M.
Okay, I'll believe you. Grabbed a little goblin dude here. Him come stomping through.
Malachi is his name.
Malachi. Thanks, Ryan Gonzalez. Sorry for doxing you, Ryan Gonzalez.
Chris, do you happen to have Luke on a tauntaun for size comparison to fit through the door?
Let me look. Hang on. No, sorry. No tauntauns available right now. And if Luke was on a tauntaun wherever this is, I think we'd be in trouble. So a couple more size comparisons. Here's a 1.0 body. There's some scrubby ass figure nobody cares about. Right? It's one of those throwaway guys, right?
That's
and then
right.
a little out of pocket, but everybody seems to have him. Another professional pose by Mr. Brian Brink with Mezco Toys, Conan the Librarian there. So as you can see, this works for any and all of your mythics. You know, I've seen some really awesome photos using some of this stuff with Batman and just all sorts of crazy things. So the website's live now, crashboxcustoms.com. If you're a new customer, welcome. We do made to order, so these orders come in, we build them and ship them out. We're down to a 2-person crew again, so there's not 3 of us working anymore. So we're still going to try to maintain 4 to 6 weeks. If you get your order in early, obviously you're going to get your order sooner. But another question. The stained glass, yes, the stained glass is removable from the edifice piece, and I don't have an edifice piece. I don't have one here to show. But yes, it's actually designed to take the window out because we currently offer the 2 different windows, the Dragon and the Brimstone and the Spitfire are the 2 we offer.
While we're talking about windows, Ish would like to know how long is your window open for the orders?
Well, probably till it freezes outside. It gets pretty chilly. Oh, sorry. How long is the window? So we are going to just kind of see what happens here. Like I said, we're down a crew member now. So if the orders kind of get where we think we need to take a breath and get caught up, the last thing I ever want to do is get upside down with delivery times and be, 8, 12, 6 months out and people are screaming at us. That's not what we want to do. I'd say a month at least, probably longer than that. It just depends on the flow of customers. Hey, keep in mind when you're ordering from us, you have some payment options. Obviously, credit card, PayPal, but we also have something called lay-by, which is through PayPal, and you decide how many payments you want to make and how long of a term, and then you just pay it off. We have quite a few customers that take advantage of that, and we also have a relationship with a firm, which I believe that it's basically a line of credit that they assign to you, and then you can just pay that off and deal with the good people over at a firm.
So the difference between lay-by and a firm is lay-by is layaway. You don't get
Yeah,
it
right.
until you
Right.
make your final payment.
That's a good point. So if you use lay-by, keep in mind we don't ship your product, we don't make your product in many cases until the last payment is made. But on the Affirm, it just goes in the normal queue because Affirm gives us the money and then you settle up with Affirm.
So you have at least a month, right, to get your order
Yeah,
in?
so I'd say at least till the middle of March. I never like to put a hard date on this stuff because you never know if you're going to need to or not. Was there any other size comparisons other than Luke on the Tauntaun, which unfortunately I cannot provide, that anybody wanted to see? I do have a lot of figures, but unfortunately I don't have Luke and a Tauntaun readily available.
And you still offer 2 options for shipping?
Yes,
UPS
so
preferred?
we still offer UPS shipping, which is our preferred shipper, and USPS is also available if that's what you're into. I did
How
want to switch.
about
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
we also have a dock knock request.
Okay, I can do that. Let me switch this floor out for the gray real quick, just to show everybody what it looks like with the gray floor. If anybody's on the site and has questions, please feel free to ask in the chat, and we will do our best to answer those. Yeah.
Did you want to show them on the mythic floor that it's good with the mythic, but the mythic is just a little short?
I will say that the mythic floor that we sell currently, the kind of more of a square-ish design, the mythic floor we've sold the whole time, that is only a 14-inch floor, so it doesn't go under your door very well.
Chris, I mentioned that you guys will be at Toylanta coming up next month.
That is correct. So we're making the trip down. We were invited by Rob at MAFC to come down as part of his crew for Toylanta. We're pretty excited to go show our stuff there. We've never been to a show in the South, although we're from the South. If you didn't know, let me get Doc Knox since he seems to be on people's minds right now.
I really want to see what they do with these.
All right. Here's Doc Knock. I don't have a red one open, so they're the same size. And I went and got Captain Nemo as well while I was in my Mezco case. He'll stand up.
Kind of works.
Yep. And I mentioned earlier about the NB piece, and this is something I saw some people do. This is one of the accessories that came with Nemo, and it fits damn near perfectly right there.
I love those little things because we always get the extra heads in the mythics and stuff, and
Yep.
so it's a good place to kind of stash all that stuff in your display.
Oh, it definitely is. It definitely is.
Frank wants to know if you've handed out the password yet, and Frank, that's probably if you check the website a bit earlier, it was probably prompting you, but it should be open now.
Yep. Yep, it's open. We've got orders already, thanks to a couple folks that have, thanks to, I won't put anybody out there, but you know who you are. Yeah, so we're excited to offer these pieces. They work well with, all your stuff. Remember, we've got it in Detolf sizes. Let me show a size comparison with the Detolf sizes real quick. And the bundles that are on there, guys, are going to save you a little bit of money and let you get a lot of the stuff you're looking for at once. Come on, Dora. Let's just show what it looks like on the Detolf sized.
And Chris, while you're setting that up, we've got someone in chat calling dibs on your Echelon floor prototype things.
Joseph, let me see what I can do for you, man. We might be able to work something out. I don't remember what exactly. Was there something? Were they miscut? Was that the ones that were miscut?
The paint is really, really, really dark, and the other one has a hairline scratch.
Yeah. Just to kind of show what the mythics would look like in here as well. It's just a little bit shorter. And listen, if you're new to us as a customer, the Detolf size may just work better for you. It doesn't have to go into Detolf. Obviously, I know Brian, you use the Detolf height, then you don't have Detolfs. You have a different shelving, right?
Correct.
Yeah. So there's definitely different rooms. If you have a shelf, measure your shelf. It's either 15 and 3/4 or 14.
Can I play?
Yes, my wife wants to play. We never get to play with this stuff. We're too busy building it. What do you want me to do? Move the figures?
You don't want to hurt your people.
I'm not going to hurt my people. They're pretty durable people. Oh, look at that. Went for a ride. Let me move this insignificant fellow out of the way.
We have a question from Josh.
Hi, Josh.
He'd like to know if the Echelon and door bundle come with 2 floor pieces.
Let me look, because I don't want. Oh, that's one I'm supposed to set up. Because that way, maybe. I'm trying to get it with the camera.
Yeah, I'm in the website now, and it's the Echelon II bundle, right? Which comes with 2 Echelon panels, 2 floors, and 1 door.
Here you go. I think you can pick which door you want.
And my floors.
And the floor, so you can pick the gray or the multicolor. There's that money shot everybody likes to see down the hallway. This guy's probably up to no good.
Yes, that shot right there would be considered the Echelon bundle.
Okay.
Which is the 2 floors.
They're gonna hear you.
And a door.
Yep. All right. Well, I hope everybody likes what we presented today. Make sure you you share this with your friends if it's something you think they'll be interested in. Give us a like and a sub. And if you have questions about any of this, please message us on social media, Instagram, Facebook at Crashbox Customs. Our email is crashboxcustoms@gmail.com. And our website is crashboxcustoms.com, where you can go right now and get your order in. We also still have available everything we've pretty much ever offered is currently available on the site. The arches, the window pieces, the gate. What else? Oh, the complex is still available. Thank you. Yeah, the complex pieces are still available. We don't have anything new for the complex right now. We do have some other stuff, more of a urban environment that we're working on as well.
We have another question. Does
Yeah.
the gray match the original castle walls?
I mean, does the pipes match the drapes? No, not the pipes. This is the rug match the drapes? Is that? Why did I say pipes? That's weird. This is the rug match. So, yes, everything is all essentially the same gray colors that we've done. There obviously will be some variations in the coloring, but here's a gate piece. What am I doing with this? I'm sorry. There we go. Yeah, so there's a gate piece that we currently offer. We have a few of those in stock from leftover from the show.
It's the same. It's the same colors.
Yeah, it's the same colors. The weathering is going to be different. I'm not even going to try to tell you it's going to be the exact same every time. But yeah, it's very ballpark to what you already have or the stuff we've offered in the past. Does the pipes match the drapes? I don't know. I don't even know where that came from. Just me being me. All right. Well, Brian, thank you as usual for your assistance.
You're very welcome.
And like I said, reach out if you need any help, have questions about anything. We are available tonight if you have questions tonight. So thanks for checking us out, everybody. Make sure you follow and subscribe and do all that fun stuff. Crashboxcustoms.com. Hope to see you there soon. Thanks again, everybody.